Hello, everyone. It's Coffee.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Champion Killer, and
And
today
today
we're going to
we're
be
going to
bringing
be
you
bringing you
Savage
Worlds,
Worlds,
a
a
Wintergreen
Wintergreen
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
So we're recording.
Yeah,
Awesome. You sure we're recording? This is live, right?
it's not live,
Good.
no.
It's not live? It's video. It's Aftermath. We're
Great.
ghosts.
This is more editing he's gonna have to do.
We're not going to edit this. We're going to have fun with this.
We're not editing this. We're just leaving it.
Hey, this isn't edible. This is
No,
this
it's
is
it's
comic-
edible. It's edible, all right.
It's edible. Yeah, it's an edible. You have to be kind of high at that point.
Some people are already
some people
there.
say this is gold. This is more like bronze, copper maybe, third place. No one ever says, yeah, this is about third place material.
You're going.
Now, we are, congratulations, on an outside in. You're stepping into what I like to call Chapter 3. This is the Day of Ascension. It is day 4 of the 7. We step into the last known scene where you guys were exiting one of the museum locations and checking out these town-sized versions of it. Nothing seems to be as you expected, even though the labeling says clearly it probably should be of this.
What?
What I'm getting at is, on an outside scope, I've noticed that
Yo.
you guys go into places and it never meets. It's like the book in the cover. When
What?
you open the book, I'm going to start over. Apparently, I've lost everything. From a DM's perspective, the players seem to be opening a lot of books and realizing there's more than just what's on the surface of the book for details.
Judge a book by
They
its
are
Yeah.
currently. I'm trying to I'm basically.
Oh, this isn't for us. I understand. Continue.
Thank you. Yes, this is for the viewers.
I'm gonna
not
stop
for you.
talking.
I am talking as if I'm identifying where the players are sitting at the moment.
Well, I identify him sitting in my chair right now.
Well, we all identify as something we identify with. With this brings us to the Day of Ascension. There is coffee in the air and hallucinogens that just don't care. One is very tired after being awake for 2 days. And we step into the scene as you walk out and into the direction of majority of the traffic as they head on into day 4. As you're traveling along, you come across more congestion, and in front of you stops mid-step an imposing, sleek human. Well, everyone's a human. That appears slender, erect in stature.
It's
woman.
Ryan Reynolds. Oh, never mind. Woman. Jennifer
Well
Gardner.
defined, and starts walking forward with intent to engage in social communication with you.
Okay. Uh. Says there's no token so we can see.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, there we go. Oh, fantastic. Yes.
Starts walking forward to you.
Are they wearing all that cloak and armor and stuff?
Roll me a notice check.
What?
All of us.
Roll me a notice check.
the one thing I don't have on my frickin' hotbar. Do I not? I'm putting that on my hotbar. Hang on. Okay, well, it doesn't work with my keyboard.
Okay.
I thought it
Champ.
would just... Yeah. Alright, here we go. Awesome. I got a 16, baby.
Okay. I need Ty and Shin, Dave. I need you both, Kelly as well, to do this. Dave?
Yep.
Roll. Noted. Elsie shit! Clueless at first. Mary's character looks around as if everything looks normal. However, the rest of you start to realize that everyone in this part, as they're making their way to the Ascension, seems either heavily armored, well weaponized, or in some very fine clothing. They look like poets. They look like warriors. They look like the cream of the crop, all funneling into this.
I kind of get
So,
behind Kelly. I don't say anything, I just get behind Kelly. This is what I'm doing. I am intimidated by what I'm looking at.
She continues slowly walking forward to your group. All the rest of those
Around and
people
start
in the
other
background
way.
stay behind, and they start going about their own thing. Only she is the one walking towards you. Everyone else in the background is paying you no mind or the situation any mind. They just happen to be in the background.
It's kind of whispered in Kelly's ear, is that one of your friends? I don't point at them, I just kind of like whisper that in Kelly's ear.
She is about 20 feet from you guys now. You do notice that the other people are basically eyeing everyone else in the crowd, as if everyone is everyone's competition and everyone's eye. You are not important. However, this woman is clearly walking towards your party and is 20 feet away now.
I'm just gonna kind of move towards her as well, but kind of like stand in front of our group a little bit.
She gets about 10 feet from her. Roll me a notice check.
Does she look pretty or
Does she what? I
no?
never got that, Kelly.
I wonder if I have a finance.
You roboted there. What?
I think
You
we-
notice that she's got a dagger in each vambrace. However, she has no what looks like intent to reach for them, and you hear her stomach growl as her knee kind of buckles for a second, And then she corrects herself, and she motions to you, and then points to her ear, and then does that and points at you.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, I believe she can't hear us.
She looks at you and goes,
Okay.
and she tries to say some things, but it makes no fucking sense to you.
I motion. I use my hands and I motion. I rub my stomach and motion to my mouth of eat to her.
She speaks and she's like trying to think, but the words just sound uncognizant to you. And she's like,
Okay. I'll hand her one of my MREs. Because I
she
have
takes
it
it.
in my bag.
She takes it very graciously, and she puts it aside, and looks at you and says, and basically charades to you.
Thank you. Welcome. No, we cannot
Sorry,
hear
we
you.
cannot hear you.
She can
You
hear
can hear
us.
us.
And with that, she looks at you, she stands up, and she bows. And then she starts drawing something in the sand on the ground, and the motor oil and whatever the hell concoction of CDAH tried dirt is on the sidewalk.
Okay.
She spends a while doing that.
What in the blazes is she doing? Is she one of those cultists?
You hear her chuckle and look at you and go,
Oh, she couldn't hear us.
No,
Oh, she can hear us.
She
she
just.
can hear us.
Oh,
She can't speak
she
in a
can't.
way that we
Yeah.
can hear her.
Is she looking at
Got
me?
you.
Or
she's
at
down.
us? Or...
She's at the ground and she's trying to draw something.
I'm going to look down and see what she's drawing.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant circle and a little hat and a big A in the middle of it.
Giant circle, an A, and a hat.
And then she's like, she taps it a few times, and then she taps it and looks at you. And then she's like,
hat.
Circle with a hat with an A in the middle. Have I seen this symbol before?
Have we seen this?
It looks very familiar.
Axel Corp symbol?
Her eyes bream up, and she's like,
Axicor.
Oh, you're like me? Yes.
and then she looks over at like some moss and lichen that's growing on the side, and she points at it, and she's like, she mimics picking it up and eating it, and then looks at you.
I go. Before Kelly talks, I go, "Oh, goody! We can make more of you."
Oh, you want us to go to the fungal network? No. Okay.
She goes. She's like. She goes over to something and grabs a. She tries to find a marking utensil, and there's a piece of chalk, and she grabs
Can
the
she
chalk
use your
and.
tablet? Yeah.
Do you
Can she
want
use your tablet to write?
Axel?
Oh, of course. You know how to use this thing. And I take out my tablet, and even though she probably does, I'm still showing her. You see, all you have to do is touch this here, and hold on a moment. This damn thing must be running out of batteries or something. And I turn it over, and I'm like, you fucking thing. And I start filling with it, and I turn it back over. Okay. And I continue to show her once again how to use the tablet, just in case she doesn't know how to use it.
She looks at you and she mellows your hand for a second and starts typing while you're holding it, like pecking letters and then backspacing and then eventually she's like,
Do you want?
it says I ate a fungus.
She ate a mushroom.
It helped language.
Oh, do we have anything on us that can connect her to us through the fungal network? Like, I've got my eyeball, and we've got our headphone things, our
Starts backspacing. No. I ate mushroom. It question mark help language. 2 day timer.
I go, oh, we need to get one of those things again. I kind of turn to the party. Doesn't that mean we have to go back to the beginning of this place? The entrance?
I'm still trying to figure out what you're talking about.
The thing we ate when we came in here and allowed us to understand every thing that we see. Well, here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez, Kelly, your race gets dementia very early in age, don't they?
I involve fighting. I like fighting.
Roll me a notice check there, champ.
No! It was so good earlier. It's gonna be bad now. Yeah, it's a 4. Alright. Oh, 6, sorry. +2 modifier. My bad.
You hear her stomach growl intensely, and she looks embarrassed.
Alright, I don't have anything on me. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Is there a snack?
Oh!
Like
Oh! Oh! You know, no.
What?
Man, I wish I was a mischievous character. I really do. If I was, I'm not gonna do this, but if I was, I just want to say this for the fans out there, dude, I would take out my deck of many things and be like, here, if you pick a card, it will create something for you to eat. Obviously, that's not happening, but
David probably be the only person paying attention. Roll me a notice, because he's about the only person who sizes people up.
Well, my eyeball makes everybody look funky. So
Yeah, but okay. Blacktooth is technically the only thing he's doing is sizing people up 24/7.
Well,
I need a notice check from him because he would probably notice it. Some detail when Shin is there. Meanwhile,
why is my dad not straight? Yeah.
she stops for
Listen, did we ever pick up our knives?
no, everything is sent to the ship or pick up on the way out at the moment, so that you had hands free.
Shit. Has a universal tronic.
Shin,
Yeah.
where are you, man? I need you to roll some dice.
Oh.
Your character's probably the only one in the background who's 24/7 obsessivity would probably notice some of these finite details. So I need you to roll a notice check on what you notice about this lady. And now I got to remember what the fuck it was because it took so long to get your attention. The hell was it I was going to tell him if he succeeds? Yes.
Stomach.
4, 6.
All right. I'll get back to you once I remember what it was.
Jesus. All right.
Anyhow, to answer your question, yes, there is snackers everywhere. You can't go a step without finding a snacker.
I'm like,
well, I'm sorry. No, this time you found a Snackies. It's kind of like this off-brand of the Snackers. And it's right across the street from a Snackers. There's not many people going into it. So you could go to Snackies if you'd like. It looks, more...
there's a Snackers over
less
here. Whatever you
inviting.
want, I'll buy it for you. I tell her.
She looks at you gratefully, and pulls out the MRE and points to it, and then looks for a tree or something, and points at the tree, and then she's like, does the hand to mouth, and then hands back the MRE.
She can only eat plant.
Oh, damn it, we found a freaking vegetarian. You know what?
She's a veg-
That's totally fine with me, because I myself am a carnivore. We are perfect for each other. I can give you all the salads I don't want, and you can clearly give me all the kills that you get. I do say you should join our party.
She just looks at you like, and then draws the A symbol and goes,
Oh, right. Yes. You, yes.
I know. What do we call you? What is your name?
We can call her vegan. Oh, vegetarian. I just start listing off things that have to do with vegans and vegetarians. She still has my data pad, by the way.
she says it in her language. No one understands it.
Oh, I repeat back. That's
It's a little bit
obviously
more
not it.
poetic. It sounds more like rustling leaves than anything.
Splendid. I cover my mouth and do the same thing.
Do you want to join with us?
And she gives a motion of lead onward, and looks over at Kelly.
Our
Go
ship.
ahead.
Where our ship.
Offer stands if you want something to eat. You see someplace you want to eat, just...
You look like
to
she's
it.
struggling to listen to both people at the same time.
if you find something that you can eat, tap one of us on the shoulder and we'll get it.
And thank you, is kind of what she motions. She looks over at Kelly and motions you to lead her onward to the food court. Or to food, like you suggested.
Well, we all follow Kelly.
Oh, I'll walk over to a Snackers.
All right, you find a Snackers. It's located, like I said, adjacent to a Snackies. It's kind of like if you went to Dairy Queen and looked across the street and saw Dairy King.
And I'll kind of beckon her forward and be like, "Pick something."
She stands there for a minute, unsure of how to proceed, and then looks at you and
And I'll be like,
points at a
"Okay."
plant.
I'll go through the menu and pull out. What are they actually serving in this machine?
Oh, good question. Let's find out. Give me a roll
Let's see
table.
if she can actually eat any of it. Come on,
roll-
salad.
It might have to be something like seaweed or
Roll me a 1d36.
Kelly or
Yeah.
whoever.
Kelly, roll me a 1d36.
1d36.
Jesus.
Yep.
36 flavors of the seaweed world. Here we go.
32.
Nice.
Nice.
Frankie.
Roll me a 1d100.
Oh. DM, can you unpause it so our magic little easy
48.
buttons are available again?
Huh?
Why?
Magic easy button? What?
It only works when it's off.
What
Roll me
magic?
another 1d100.
It's still not coming back. Son of a biscuit.
Click on your character sheet.
Oh! Are you talking about the hotbar at the bottom left?
Click on your token.
No, the ones that are on the top of my screen usually.
There's one up on top right.
Got you.
Yeah, that's one that's not showing up right now, and it's irritating.
You see something there that is horse chestnut and St. John's wort salad.
Ew.
I'll be like, chestnut and what was it again? Chestnut
Horse chestnut and St. John's wort salad.
Ah, didn't work. Oh.
Does that look edible to you?
I kind of look at it and go,
The salad?
"Blech."
She has no idea. She has no idea what
Well,
a horse
I find
chestnut
it
and a
anyway.
water and a St. John's wort salad could even envision.
I will order it.
Green and leafy.
Yeah.
It comes out and underneath it is velvet leaf and wheatgrass with toppings of St. John's wort and horse chestnut and some ackee berries on it.
Okay, but okay.
Hey, I know what I said. I'm fucking with the viewers.
Meh.
I hand it to her.
She
Do you think
looks at it. It smells like fresh cut grass and all those. It's very herbal smelling salad. She looks at it and she sits down at a location and she slowly picks each berry and eats every single thing individually, one at a time.
I look at Kelly as she's eating all of this, and I go, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Are you somehow related to cows?
I just do that slow turn to him, like he's like, "Oh shit." He'd be like, "Oh shit, oh shit."
I just stand there dumbfounded. I do not understand what Kelly's trying to do.
I'm trying to pass the point. That was something stupid you just said.
Oh no, I know what you're doing.
You just compared him to a cow.
Well, because
I think
they're
you're
only
more closely related to cows than I am.
Yeah.
I don't see how cows don't have sharp teeth, and they also don't eat meat either.
Yeah. They just chew,
Well, she might.
and then
We don't even know if she's actually a human because everybody here is a human.
Oh, right, too. I forgot about that.
but
All I know is I like her.
we did not say that very loudly at all because we all look like humans right now. So yeah.
Wait, what if she is a cow then?
Well, then move.
I turn to her and I go, moo?
She spits up a berry and laughs at
I
Well, then move.
You're lucky.
and she composes herself and puts a little bit of berry that she spit up like gingerly on the side and goes for another.
I kind of pick up the berry and I go, you can't waste this. What's wrong with this? I mean, I know it's a disgusting, slimy thing, and I try to, like, roll it off my hand and it hits the floor. I'm like, okay, well, now you can't eat it. Unless you truly are a cow, which at that point you can probably eat it. But
That's mixed with some dirt.
She looks at you and does the infinity sign and then points at the berry and goes and then grabs another piece of grass that's out of the bowl and just chews on it slowly.
What comes from the earth is always returned to the earth. Well, ground.
I was gonna say, we ain't on Earth. We're not in Kansas anymore, honey.
Cough, cough, hack, hack. Shush, shush, shush. Oh.
I'm gonna go look through the snackers machine if there's like any just like berries, like strawberries or like a bowl of berries or something like that.
Oh my gosh. You know what you find in the snackers machine? Coffee, can you guess what I'm about to say? Please say it. Please, Coffee. It was from last night. Please. What kind of
Go
berries?
for it.
Good old-fashioned dingleberries.
Oh my land. No!
Roll me a 1d100.
Ding
Please do not have that actually on that chart. That would be awful.
Or a dingleberry. Maybe a dungberry.
94.
94.
Not bad. Nice roll.
You find something funny. That's funny. Called wintergreen strawberries.
Aww. They're green. They're minty.
It's just a label. You don't know what. There's no picture or anything. It just says wintergreen strawberries.
I'll buy them as well.
You press it, and this little thing just opens up, and it pushes this out. A nice not steaming bowl of strawberries, slightly chilled, and you see little pieces of leaf scattered inside of it. It smells like wintergreen and strawberry and crushed ice.
Dish.
I'll pick it up and walk over to her and be like, "There's a little something else too."
She looks at you and goes, and hands you a half-eaten bowl and goes,
She's full.
but she politely
Oh, she
takes a
doesn't.
strawberry with one of the meat and tries to nibble a little bit on it.
Okay, I think she's full. I'm gonna take a strawberry and eat one as well.
It's a wonderful mixture of iced strawberry and wintergreen flavor. The first thing that comes to your mind is, you know what this missing is? Like some rum.
It's a daiquiri.
I don't know why, but you're making me want to go get a bowl of ice cream. And it has nothing to do with anything that you're talking about. Like,
Oh wow, these are good.
She perks up and goes, and she looks like she's looking for something, and looks at you and goes and points at the bowl and points at the other bowl and goes,
How can I carry this?
Combine them.
I think she wants one of those tossed salads I've always heard of. Oh, that's hysterical.
I'll go back to the machine and I'll type in tossed salad.
she stops her
no!
hand and
Oh no.
I use a piece of string. I tie both containers, one over the other, tie it together, and I give it back to her so she can carry it herself if she so chooses.
and she takes the bowls together and slips it into. If you notice, she's got a pouch right here,
Yep.
and puts it in the pouch.
There we go.
Oh, for later. Okay, so you're full. Okay. Phew.
It costs you 2 Solarian, 1 Solarian each for each dish. I hope that
Is
didn't
there
break your bank.
anything else we can do to help make you feel any better? I asked her. Did he freeze?
Okay, we need to figure out some way to actually talk to her.
Would our earmuff walkie-talkies work?
Oh, we would have to go back to the beginning to get another mushroom.
Well,
But we don't
this
want...
is day 3 for us, isn't it?
No, we're on day 4.
Day 4. Yes, we gotta go back there anyways.
Yeah, we gotta go back to.
It's the
Fort
beginning
Smith.
of day 4. You
This is
are
Fort
next to this, and you had already. You guys are too hyped up because you all took the hallucinogen, the coffee hallucinogen.
Mm. David hasn't.
David is exhausted at this moment, and he is fatiguing, so he will have an exhaustion point.
Well, should we go back to the ship?
She
I
looks
think
at you.
that's a good idea.
No?
Alright, doesn't want to go back to the ship.
Can I have my data pad back, please? Okay, since you say that we can't go back
She
to
was
the
using
ship,
it as a
and
chair
I
to put
like.
it on, so now she's standing.
I-
She looks at you. She's like, Not.
I bring out my Flappy Bird thing and turn it on and everything, and I hand it back to her, and then start conversing with the rest of the party while she does this. So if we can't go back to the ship, what else can we do here?
Well, we know Ascension.
You hear the loud score go off. Somebody's beating your score already.
Kind of turn around and I go,
She hands it back to you.
what the devil? And then I go, oh, there's
It's-
berry juice all over the damn thing. Oh, you consonant, you. And I rub it across my chest and I kind of look at it and I hit the delete button.
She looks at Kelly and David and looks at the and points at the game and go.
This is fantastic.
Child's play?
Gaming.
I would hope that game's child's play.
I
Yeah,
cannot
but in her mind,
speak
she's
with
like,
her.
I
huh?
asked her.
I cannot speak to her. I already like her better than most of those people here.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh.
Maybe it's because you can't speak to her.
Oh, the
Maybe
entire
because you
party
can't
just
see
take
the
one. I think everybody takes one burn damage from Ty's character at the moment.
Right, Nakissa. All of a sudden, I feel a heartburn coming on.
Yeah, you got heartburn, all right.
I'm sure
I'm gonna
Ty's
look
not
around
talking
what's
about the
around us.
NPCs.
Let's see.
Oh, by the
around us
way,
besides-
David, what you noticed is that she's got two daggers, one in each vambrace. It's easy to tell one is silver and the other is copper. They look pretty robust, but she's never reaching for them, and they're always at, like, she could probably at any moment. You're noticing her stance is always ready. She is unwavering in her guard-like statue. She's always being very particular, very petite, and in sync with everything that she is doing. She is articulating every single thing she is doing very perfectly. That's what you noticed, Dave.
Therefore,
Okay.
is Ascension.
I'm gonna look around. Besides the snackers, what else is around us?
Currently, you are kind of in midstream of two different districts. There just seems to be a lot of junk food other than the snackers, and a lot of people are heading in one direction, and a lot of stands are closing up.
Everyone's heading in one direction.
Correct.
Oh dear,
And
another
they seem
boy
to be
band.
in sync about it.
Are they all moving in sync?
Yes.
Must be a boxer.
And they seem to be new. It seems like everyone's a new kid on the block as they leave.
Well, day 4 is humans are celebrated and depart. Day 4 is where we need to definitely keep Kelly protected. I don't know if we want to go further into the city.
I'll turn to our new friend and like, is there someplace you need to go?
Points at you. And then
Oh, we have a new friend.
she looks at the data pad for a second and motions. Can I? Like she wants
Use
to
the
type
data pad
something
again.
I hand her the data pad relatively slowly.
She, while it's still in your hand, she henpecks ship safe. let's continue. Unless you're, and she puts the number 2, and then tire emoji and question mark.
Oh, that's him. The guy that's half asleep is tired, and for reasons I don't want to go into right now, I don't really want to go see that ceremony.
She looks at David and she goes, and she puts the tire emoji, and that says, I ran for 2 days to get here. You tired? Question mark.
What is it you want to accomplish?
She's with. She's
Points
just going
at
with our flow
Ty.
now.
Points at Ty.
Do you want to be alone with Kelly?
I slowly back away.
The direction you point, is that towards the city?
Is that where everybody's going? Is towards the ceremony? Is where she's pointing, right?
She just she types in, I made it to where the silver string ends from when I awoken. Axel gave me homing beacon. I am here.
Perhaps we can go
Axel's
somewhere.
awakening people.
Like I said, we need to find a way to get.
We need to go back to the ship right now if Axel's awakening people.
She types. She goes.
I
No.
think she was suggesting that it was 2 days travel to get to the ship.
No. She types in travel from ship here. Took 2 days. Types in Moby greeted me. Moby made me.
Ah, crap, Moby!
The hell's a Moby?
We need to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
She looks at your concern and she rolls a common knowledge check. Let me see what she got. Or else it'd be funny.
We left a couple of yahoos still on the ship, and yeah.
Didn't we tell Toby not to make anybody?
Toby.
No, we didn't give them any major directions. So
she's like, and she points at you and she points at Snackies, and she types in more mushroom here? Question mark.
Can we find
Anybody want to
more? Oh, can we find any more mushrooms?
roll a notice check or investigate or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for mushroom.
All right, go for it. You both stare in the same direction and go, there's one. And you all wander over to a nearby linguist mushroomanator. You don't know why they named it linguist mushroomanator. I guess he's just ran out of copyrightable names at some point. The guy is offering the same mushrooms at premium prices to extend your. And he greets you, welcoming you. Hello.
Hi, what language mushrooms do you currently have?
Oh, it's always the same. It only lasts for like 2 days, and then it kind of fades. It tends to stay a little longer with people you're around for a while. So we try to say 2 days is kind of like the rough. But yeah, I got plenty here. Would you all like one? They're running for a great price today. Only 300 Solarians for 2-day boost.
Per mushroom?
I want to
Well, yeah.
figure out if that's an honest price or not.
That is not.
I want to figure out if that's an honest price or not.
Good luck.
Hold on. I want to remember our last price. Because we would know our last price.
Yeah, we would. Shoot. I don't know if I wrote it down.
Do I remember our last price?
Your last price was free when you were leaving the ship and docking it. It was part of the docking fee.
Okay, cool, fantastic. I remember that. So I go, last time we got it for free.
Well, yes, but you're also not in the same place. This is convenience.
Right,
Yeah,
so
screw
you're
it.
ripping us off. Understood.
Well, profit's profit.
Well, no, profit's profit,
I'm
but
not just ripping you
you're
off. I'm
300
ripping everyone off.
Yes, but you're 300 quadrillion% higher than free.
Well, you said you got it free with a parking pay. How much was your parking?
Free, actually.
Yes, it's always free in the beginning.
We watched a lot of ads to have our ship parked where it's parked.
No, we did not watch
Oh,
ads.
I do have ad revenue generated versions.
I'm sorry, how? You know what? I don't want that. I don't even want to ask. Every time you go to talk, you just
Buying
start.
them for everybody.
Every time you go to talk, you just
I'm
start
buying all the
making a
free ones for
commercial.
everybody. So I'm buying 5.
5. I'll give you a bushel discount. And he grabs a bushel of mushrooms.
It's $2.99 instead of
bought-
$300.
Yep.
You could buy the whole bushel, and for $2.99 a stock, that would be. And he starts counting all the different stocks on it.
I'm gonna
Or do
stop
you just
talking.
want individuals?
Well, oh.
Buy the stock.
You buy the stock? Roll me 3 4 sides. Just roll me 3 4 sides and then read them, and then click on it and read it from left to right, and that's how many stocks there are.
Read it left to right.
Just roll 3d4.
So read it top to bottom.
There we go. All right, so when you click on the 4th side, it'll say, it says 211. There's 211 bushels. And he goes, no, that's all right. It'll be 300 Solarians.
How did it go
300
from
Solarian.
299 to 300?
Thank you. More cells like this, I might actually be able to stay open long. And would you like to buy a? And he just starts talking to a next customer.
Plug off. All right.
You have
I will-
211
Just for
stocks
one.
211?
211 little mushroom stalks on this mushroom bushel. Here, have you ever seen a Japanese
No,
little
I know,
noodle
but didn't we
mushrooms?
only need one per person?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but they only
Yeah.
last 2 days.
Yeah,
Oh,
the mushroom only lasts 2 days in the system, give or take a day, depending on.
If we can grow these, then we don't have to buy them ever again.
True, we can put them
Yeah.
in our synthesizer on the ship.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. I've seen enough movies to know where this is going. The Last of Us.
That's a game.
No, it's a movie
I
now,
will
too. Yeah.
hand-
I tell you, I've watched none of it and only know what you all spoil for me.
All right.
I am
Um,
handing
I
everybody
haven't
a new
watched it either.
mushroom.
Oh, yeah. So everybody takes a mushroom, and she's like, "Oh, thank God." Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
The cow talks.
Or can you now listen?
Ha 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 ha. I kind of like her.
I am here because Moby was monitoring one of the last cycles. All I know is that I've been in an incubation chamber and it just popped out. I came across Moby, I talked to Axel, and I watched some of the recordings about the first few days. And then I asked Axel where you were, and he said you had yet to return for a couple days. Being concerned, I immediately set foot. I still haven't eaten this entire time for 2 days, but I did pick up some weapon and armor on the way. And she shows you what she looks like she's wearing. Well, you saw what the picture is,
Yeah.
and I am here. Thank goodness you all are all right.
Yeah, I bet there's been a ton of deliveries to the ship, hasn't there?
I have no idea. I left 2 days ago.
Oh.
Did
Well,
Axel have
okay,
a
now that we can actually talk to you, what do you eat?
Oh, I'm a vegetarian.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
berries and salad?
And since we're all kind of in disguise right now, I'm gonna kind of lean in close. What race are you?
Oh. I'm an elf?
Huh.
They
Oh,
call
yeah.
it something different here. I don't think I'm these. I'm an elf.
Oh, Kelly, she's just like you. And I turned to her, you're a she, right?
Well, so aren't you?
I kind of move my hand down into my genitalia and I look up to her. No, no, I'm quite not.
She looks like she's the one in charge. Doesn't that make her the male?
Not necessarily. You see, in our group we have well,
She sits down and she listens. Oh, and she looks at you. I'm listening. Please do explain.
We don't really have a specific leader in our group. We collectively make choices and we kind of vote. And how it goes.
What if one vote is more intelligent than the other? Does it help?
Sometimes it depends.
Very free-spirited of you. Well, while we are on the subject, shall we continue forth?
If it
You
does help,
actually
I'm the one with all the money, so.
See, that is why Kelly here is in charge of our group.
So, her money is male, you're saying?
We give him a little bit more leeway in our choices.
You see,
Could money be male?
We like we like having items, and she is awesome at providing items. He's good at procuring items.
If you see something you like or that would be useful to you or to us, just let us know.
By all means, I will. With that, she stands up, brushes herself off, and lead on.
That's just
At
it.
this
We're
moment,
thinking about going back to the ship.
Are you supposed to report back to Axel once you find us?
No, Axel posed no concern. I only had the concern. That's why I ran off to investigate. Axel only said that you'd been missing for X days, and I, while I was in the middle of watching some of the recordings of before I stormed off.
Does Axel know that you left?
Of course, Moby is there. And Axel gave me the beacon in order to find you. And she pulls out this little Axel button, and she brings it near you and goes beep, 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 and puts it on you, and then it just stops beeping.
Oh, hell.
Well, you guys will be able to find me anywhere now.
So we all got trackers or just on Kelly?
The button is the tracker. And now that it is on Kelly, we can track Kelly.
That I like.
Alright, so back to the ship.
She says that would be another 2-day journey back.
Yeah, well, it's...
Oh, well, we can just rent a cab and fly back.
I tried that. The cabs stop at the entrance. They only have an inner tram service this far. I was running for a good long time through malls.
Fun.
Idea. Why don't we go look what's ahead and then leave?
Oh.
We can leave at any time.
Well, knowing what I am and what might happen in there, they might try to take me.
Well, then we can go in front of you. This seems very undifficult.
Well, they might have more troops than that we can't defeat. I don't want to put you guys in danger.
Who are you worried about? She looks around at everybody else, staring at everybody else except you. I see no threats. Dave, do you see anybody threatening? Roll a notice check, Dave.
See,
Oh,
that's the
my
problem.
eyeball.
We don't see the threat. That's more troubling.
Roll me a notice check there, Harley, as well.
I was gonna say my eyeball is probably pinging off the charts right now.
Well, Dave don't see. Dave looks around and nothing looks hostile. They all look built and ready for something. Some of these, like again, people wearing prophetic gowns. Some people in full armaments. Some people look like they're ready to survive a jungle. They just look ready. And everybody's looking at everybody as they're walking in a direction that is everyone's, in one direction, in sync.
And that's just weird. It's like they're all programmed.
No, it doesn't look like it's programmed. I'm just saying that there's a lot that everybody's funneling, like a concert's about to go off, and they're all trying to get inside.
So I got a 4 and saw nothing out of the ordinary.
No, it's success. You got a 4. You got a success. You saw that nobody looked like they had an intent to attack you. And as far as Harley's able to tell,
No,
there's no battle grids that are being activated. In fact, she's getting a false reading that the battle grid even exists in this location.
nobody seems odd. No one person is standing out right now.
This is the DM telling us
Yeah,
to move
nobody-
the hell on.
The DM's trying to tell you the crowd doesn't give two flying shits about you. They're in their own little worlds thinking the same thing you are. Somebody's out to get me. That
I
is
have
the
to
impression
apologize
you
to
get
everyone.
from everybody.
Trying to keep up with you and all your learning and shopping and all those drugs you were doing. I'm feeling exhausted. I'd like to
Yeah.
head back to the ship, but if it's 2 days away, maybe we should just find somewhere to shelter and rest.
Yeah.
Someone
Maybe we should
roll.
find it.
Ooh.
There's an
Maybe.
idea. Roll a. Who wants to roll notice?
Well, my notice check seems to not be very well.
All right. You see 3 different locations that would be easily used for rest. A location across the street looks like a bunch of beds in a cubicle, and people are going up to it, and they're going into it, and they're sleeping, and it's like a hexagonal grid, and they can see out, and it's a bunch of beds, and it's a whole skyscraper full of just beds with a viewport towards you, where you can rent a room. There's it's a honeycomb shaped building where people are going in, and you see them on the other side because you can see.
Oh,
from the
it's
other
one of
side
those
Pod
capsule.
hotels.
Yeah, pod hotels. I couldn't think of what they're popular in
Yes,
Japan.
it is a honeycomb pod hotel.
Yeah,
And
next.
the weirdest thing though is that the viewport is straight to the city. So anybody's changing in their little hexagon, they'll see you.
Yeah, next.
There's one that just that looks like kind of a hotel. It says hotel, but the L on it is like falling off, and the O, the light is going out on it. It's all run down.
It's a hoodie. It's a.
And then there is one that looks like it's a promenade. It's just a very nice looking building that's got arches and and there's people standing out front in
Let's do that.
very, very nice
That one.
outfit, and
I
it
wanna
says
go-
the Sack Butt Inn.
The Sack Butt Inn. Yep, we're going to that one.
The Sack Butt Inn. It's Sack
Sack
Butt is
of
one word,
booty.
by the way.
Sack Butt.
Sack of booty.
Spelled Sackbutt.
Sack of booty.
Does anybody know what a sack butt is? Because you see symbols of sack butts and adornments, and the hotel has all these sack butts on buses and in containers as you're walking through the foyer, or the foyer, to if you go up to it.
I have no clue what a sack butt is.
symbol look like?
It kind of looks like this long tube, and it looks like there's people that are holding it and they're like blowing, and there's a whole bunch of people on like statues of people on pedestals, and they're all got sack butts, and they're
Oh, is that
blowing them
olden
loud.
times, like, not flute, but trumpet type thing from the olden times where it's like a long
Yeah.
horn? Is that what you're trying to
Yes.
describe?
It
That's
looks
a
like a
sack butt?
trombone. Yep.
I did not know that.
A sack butt is an early form of a trombone used in the Renaissance and the Baroque eras.
Sorry,
So-
I am so glad you were comfortable, but
So
I'm
welcome
not.
to the Sack Butt Hotel. You
This
hear
place is
pleasant trombone music playing throughout this area, throughout the foyer, and there's ushers everywhere, and you are greeted at the door, and they look at you and they say, "You have to have this much to enter. Please press your thumb." Yeah. An
Yes,
usher stops you before you even go any further. It says, "You must have this much to enter." And he pulls out a pad, and he asks you to place your thumb on it.
Wait, well,
Push
how
my thumb
much
on
is
it.
it?
And then it just goes, ding, you are allowed in.
Okay. What the hell? See?
And they're with me, so.
Oh, no, the usher steps aside, and you get and go beeline straight to the counter now.
As we're walking to the counter, okay, who wants a room? Who wants to sleep with somebody? Or what's going on? I said that wrong poorly. I meant to say who wants to sleep in the same room.
Pardon my chuckles.
I know David probably wants a room to himself so he can just get a good night's sleep because he's.
Yeah.
I've never
Anywhere
seen
is fine.
eyes that closed with still them being open.
Anywhere is fine with me, even the floor.
I was about to say the same
Let's get
thing.
you a
I
room.
could sleep outside if need be.
Yeah.
Want to sleep in the same room with David?
That'll do.
Us girls want to sleep in the same room? Or.
Yeah. I apologize to our newfound friend. May I ask what your name was again?
Again, you hear from the counter.
I walk up to the counter.
I turn to the
May
person
I
at the
be of
counter.
service?
I'm sorry, we're having a conversation here. We'll be with you in just a moment. And I turn and say, what was your name again? Such an ass.
Is she not looking at us or paying attention?
Your new companion just looks at you and says her name again, and it's undecipherable at the moment. Out of game. She doesn't have a name yet. Ask her in a game. You're not going to be able to find out because
All right.
I'm not the owner of this character.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We're nicknaming her
Oh.
Rustling Leaves then.
Thank you. Name it what you want. Hey, Leaves.
Okay. Leaves. All right.
Last
Yeah,
name
Leaves.
Rustling. So Rustling Leaves.
Yes.
And she pulls out her bowl and goes,
There we go. Good enough.
Now I turn to the person at the counter. Okay, yes, now we may speak to you. It's rude to interrupt.
she just stares at you like she'll get yelled at no matter what she says.
We're looking for 2 rooms, one that has 2 beds in it and another one that has 3 beds in it.
And then she just slides a pamphlet over to you, and it says, penthouse suites available. And she goes,
I'll look at the pamphlet.
it opens and it shows multiple different penthouse suites all up and down. One of them looks like the size of a mansion scattered onto one floor. There's multiple different rooms, and saying that you can rent out a whole floor at a penthouse suite if you'd like.
David and I just need the
We'll
small
take the whole
one.
floor.
Whole floor? What do we need the whole floor for?
We just
I
need-
just turn to David, shake my head, and I go, women.
Smallest, cheapest one.
We'll take this one. I point to the whole floor one.
No.
Does
Oh,
it at
she
least have
opens up-
5 beds?
She expands the pamphlet out, and she's like, which whole floor one? And you kind of realize that every floor is a penthouse suite.
Real
You're
quick
renting
here.
out a
It
floor.
does this come with a room service of sorts?
Is there a theme for
She
these floors?
takes the pamphlet, flips it over, and it says all food is accounted for in the bill.
All right, I look at the food. Do I see meat and do I see vegetables?
It just says meals provided by snackers.
Yes. They'll have have food for everybody.
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried more about Rustling Leaves over there.
And with that, she pulls out her little ball, pulls it, grabs one berry, puts it, closes it back up, and just chews on it for the next hour.
Oh, it's like a piece of gum.
I'm
32
gonna
chews to get to the center.
It's a new Willy Wonka.
Which one's at the top floor? Correction. Which one has the best view?
The best view of what, Kelly? What are you looking at? It's a barren wasteland out there. And I am including the city.
She looks at she points at a part on the pamphlet.
I'll look at that part.
It says all rooms come with hollow rooftop setting, and then it shows like a picture of you and your thing, and it shows the outside view as if you're the top floor, and
They're all
it's
holodeck.
adjustable. No,
Well,
the
only other thing-
windows are a holodeck of whichever floor you want to pretend to be at.
Then I want to say, is any of these linked to a shopping kiosk?
Question.
I love how you think.
I need you to roll me a 1d2. It's either on or off.
Come on, the one I need for it to be on. Or the one I need.
Negative.
Damn it, probably not.
One is off. So
Shit.
they
Oh,
do
well.
not provide any in-house services in the way of purchasing stuff. They just provide the meals, and you need to provide the rest yourself. So it's just custodial services.
Gotcha.
And she points at a little asterisk that says we do not provide outsourced items. So kind of like a movie theater. Don't you could bring, well, it's a BYOB hotel is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You bring your own items. They do have like some small cosmetics, like your teeth brushing stuff and hygiene care stuff, which they'll happily sell to you if you really need it.
Are they
Teeth
themed rooms?
brushing. We have bones.
Not for you then.
Are the rooms,
Just-
are they themed? Like,
She again points back at the pamphlet.
and we look for.
What does it say?
It says pick one of 12 themes.
Thank you. What are the themes?
What are the 12 themes?
Well, let's find out. Roll 100 side.
Somebody else want to do some rolling?
Yeah, Dave. Give one to Dave too. All right, Harley, 52. One of them's called the Illustrated Books on Fish.
Oh, I like his.
The Chamomile Cream.
Ooh.
What's the next one? Hope someone's writing these because I'm not going to remember them.
I already forgot.
Hooked
I'm not even
on
sure why I want to
Fishing.
know what the chamomile cream is.
The licorice root.
Ooh.
Give me another one. Give me 3 in a row.
That
We
would
got a 66, 74, and a 96.
yeah.
And
And a
Harley got a
43.
43.
All right. So the next 4 look like they're named after gems. You have one that is the kunzite, the broxite, brucite. My bad. I'm spelling that wrong. Saying that wrong. The hessonite. And all right, tanzanite.
Tanzanite. Ooh.
What did
That's
those
7.
rooms look like?
Oh, these are just like themes that are choosable. So it just says gem themed, and it says tanzanite and brucite and kuzanite. So your guess is as good as your imagination.
Here's 3 more.
3 more. All right. After that, I'm going to need 2 total more. So who
55, a
wants to do the last
24,
one?
and an 83.
One of them was called The Businessman Hearing Hands. One of them's called the ship's flag. The other one, the jeweled seashell.
Ooh. That sounds
I need
pretty.
2 more.
Sounds interesting.
Alright, the jewel one's got me kind of interested.
I better tell you what
Yeah,
the
how
last
about you?
2 are. One of them's called the fresh corpse. Oh no, I'll take the fungal. Another 40. Never mind.
Nope, that don't count.
Oh, we already have a 43. Rolled
one is
43
called-
twice.
Yeah.
6
One is
more.
called the fresh corpse, and the last one is what you just rolled. It's called the blood-soaked journal.
I
I
think
think the seashell one sounds the. I wanted the root.
It does have a warning label next to the seashell one, and it says aquatic breathing required.
Oh,
Yeah, not that one then.
no. Oh,
She points at the fresh corpse one. It says this one's popular.
yeah, for meat eaters.
And she looks at you weird, like, no.
What does that room kind of look like?
Oh, well. It's a cattle core favorite.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Eric, nope. Breaks.
Is
Especially
there a
designed.
human favorite one?
Oh,
I don't know.
What does the ship flag one look like?
Ugh. Sorry. That was sake I just finished. Okinawan snake venom
yeah.
thingy. Ugh. Tastes like cinnamon. Almost. It's like if sake and what's that? Fireball had a baby. That's what it's like. Sorry, back to ship's side. She's like, oh, it's pirate themed.
Okay. What's the businessman?
It's casual, very bland.
Simple.
Yes, it would be our basic package.
Yes. That sounds safe.
Well, only one of them is unsafe if you're unable to breathe water.
Oh, well, we'll take the businessman then.
Okay.
Oh.
She asked for your thumbprints. You notice there's no price on
Put
this.
my thumb on it.
No, why is there no price?
She looks at you. You obviously would never be able to afford it. As what she answers to Mary.
Put my thumb on it.
Right. All charges are done. Please enjoy your stay. You have 8 hours. Well, from the time you walk in your room. Would you like to extend the 1 hour courtesy to 9? It is free optional.
Well, tell us how to get to it.
Oh. She ushers an usher over, and a bellhop comes running up. He's hobbling. He's got one gimp leg, and it's like, I got this. Please follow me. and he starts sliding the one leg, and he's kind of got this hump, and he's like, "The sir, follow. The name is Igor."
Yeah, I was gonna say Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here we go.
No, that's my cousin.
Oh, your cousin's Igor. You're Igor. Gotcha.
No, the Hunchback. I don't know about Notre Dame, but he goes by Hunchback.
His name was Igor.
His name
I'm
was
just gonna
Igor.
start following him.
Oh, right this way. And he goes over to. He's like, "Where are your suitcases? Do you have any luggage?"
No, sir.
No, we have it on us.
Well, that'll do. No good. I've got to carry something. Was one of you like to be dragged? I will drag you to your room.
Drag him, and I point to David.
Very well. And he hustles off, and he comes out with a bed on wheels. And he's like, "Sir, please get in the bed."
Okay. Let's get on the bed.
And here you are. This bed is like the bed knobs and broomsticks type bed. Like, it's big, it's queen size ish, and it's got wheels, and it's like it's got the gold looking everything, and Dave's laying in it, and you can see it go from his weight, and he gets on the other end, and he just starts pushing it down the hallway. And he's like, "Come, follow me," as he's pushing this bed down the center of the walkway to what looks like an elevator of some sort.
We're following.
You get to this elevator, and he pushes it in, and he's like, "Hold on a second," and he types a code in the elevator, and the elevator just goes poof, and it expands. He's like, "That should fit us," and now there's enough space in the elevator. It looked like what it did was it dropped the wall and expanded to the other elevator, and so now there's two elevators in sync, and goes
Now
up
they're
to your
both going
floor.
to go up one direction.
Yes, they're all going to go up one direction. Now, see, there's a programming error. One goes the other direction.
And David's split in half. No.
And that was the last we saw of half of David.
Yeah.
You get to your room pretty quickly, and it opens up into a giant ballroom. And he pushes Dave into the ballroom, and he looks at David, and he goes, "What room would you like?" And you see pirate themed. You said businessman theme, right? Not pirate theme. You see everything that looks like an executive suite would normally have. Everything is toned down, very neutral colors, browns, grays, and some light greens. And even though it's a ballroom, it's got very thin carpeting, like it's an executive's room that you can hold a conference in. And you have this floor has roll me a 1d100, Ty. You're the one paid for it. It's got about 56 different rooms of varying different sizes, being conference rooms, bedrooms, spa rooms, a gym.
It's a hallway with like 30 closets on it.
Yes, this is the ballroom, so it goes into different branching locations. It's the whole entire floor, and this floor is probably about It's an entire block. You have almost an entire block for an entire floor with all sorts of different rooms that are all business executive. You could literally hold your own convention in this place.
Yeah, they're way too much rent.
Well, this is a little extreme, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna go crash. Nobody talked to me for 8 hours.
Good night.
I head
I'll
off
wander
with
off and
Dave.
find.
Idagor, because he was pronouncing it wrong, because he didn't really get his name out correctly. Idagor pushes you into the first room. It looks very peaceful, relaxing. There's a mister going off and some serene soundscapes in this room. And you're already in bed, and you're already in the middle of the room. There is another bed in the room because he just rolled your bed into another room. And these are all French door bedroom. So, I mean, every bedroom has 2 doors that open up and close.
Okay. Night,
And
night,
they
Dave.
each have their own little kitchen, dinette. It's yeah,
Night,
they're
night,
like
Dave.
little apartments. All right, Dave's asleep. Where'd you go, champ?
I went with David.
Okay.
Wow.
I assume you're sleeping in the bed that's already in the room then, or something to that nature.
Yeah.
Why,
Is
champ?
everybody-
Why are you cuddling up behind me?
I'm not behind you. I'm in front of you.
I'm not a fudge packer.
I'm a front packer.
I'm going to take
I-
liberty to go and find the sauna, and I'm gonna go sit in sauna for a little bit.
Every room has its own mini sauna. There is also a sauna room that it's its own thing at the gym. Which one are you going to?
The one in my own personal room.
It's a hot box and it smells of cedar and
Yep.
hot air.
I do some refresh and sit in sauna and blah.
All right. Ty, what do you do?
We all kill 8 hours of time.
The Anabots go off to a different room, and they found one that they like, and they're all outside of their suits inside the room. Every single companion finds a room at this point, and pretty much Ty, you're the only person who could speed up time at this point. What do you do?
What do I do now?
You have no idea where Rustling Leaves has rustled off to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did leaves go?
But she left. It's an interesting lighter. You flip it and it lights up. It's like a deck of cards. Anyways, so yeah, it's at the moment you're before the 8 hours rest actually begins. Is there any last things before you push the long rest button per se?
I want to see if I can find a room that has a lock on it.
Would you like to push the long rest? Go ahead.
I also want to give that little beeping device that Leaf used to track me down, and I want to put it in camp in Dave's room.
It starts beeping the minute you take it off of you, as if it's trying to home in on you.
Is some way
It's
I
only
put it on
quiet.
silent?
Maybe you ask Axel to do that. You only hear the beep if you're holding it and you pull it away from you and you put it down. It seems like its sense memory is the last person who touches it. And the further you walk away from the beep, it starts beeping, less. But when you go pick it up, it stops beeping.
All right, yeah, I will go take it with me then, I guess. I'm going to find a room that has a lock on it, though.
Yeah.
They all have a lock. The elevator has a lock on it.
Well, people need food.
Still...
That's the only way they're going to be getting it, though.
Yeah.
Roll a notice check.
I like the idea of the lock.
Somebody.
Oh, the no-go?
I can't win away.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Damn. What didn't you see, Mary?
You notice that there's a lock on the elevator, there's a lock on every door, there's a safe in every room, and also food could be brought to you by a chute, and you don't even have to deal with anybody unless you turn on the elevator door.
Yeah, locking the elevator door. I'm going to tell
Igor,
Mary where it's room.
Igor goes, can I please leave before you lock it?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to requisition that I, as house staff, am able to come give you messages, or would you like it by communication display, something that talks?
Something that talks.
Something that talks.
Okay, we will. Do you need a wake up call?
Yes.
All right. And are we allowing? Did you accept that you wanted the additional hour for leavature? It's free.
Yes, we did.
Then we will call you at 8, and your timer will start. And he pushes the button, and then the timer starts, and it's got a 9-hour timer on it. And it says we will call you in 8 hours, wake you up, and enjoy. And with that, he steps into it, the elevator, and then the elevator shoots red, and it has a big lock symbol on it. And before the elevator door closes, he's like, "Don't worry," and he picks up a piece of trash that he had in his pocket that he probably picked up cleaning up after someone else's mess, and he throws it at the little screen, and it just sizzles. And he's like, "It will remove any problems." And with that, the elevator doors close, and
any earlier than our checkout time. Harry?
No, he was saying that you have the doors locked, and it will fry anything that goes through the door.
Okay.
All right. Y'all wake up from your rests. It is roughly 8 hours later, and your alarm, the call comes in. Those that needed the rest no longer have fatigue. That's what they did. Everyone meets at the elevator as they've gathered all their belongings. There was a buffet of different buffets in the buffet of buffets room. all, of course, business casual themed. I keep wanting to say pirate themed. And yeah, are you from accounting? You get to the elevator and it says, please pay now. And Ty pushes the thumb and it says, thank you for your patronage. You've earned a discount on repeat visit.
Repeat visit? How is this a repeat?
And all the firewalls literally turn off. And you're free to step in the elevator and head on out to the foyer and downstairs. Is there any last things you wanted to do in the last 30 minutes of your room stay before you go into the elevator?
How is it repeat stay? That's kind of sticking with me.
I'm sorry.
How's it a repeat stay?
Yeah, how is it a repeat stay?
Good question.
That's stuck. I'm kind of stuck right there. All right, can we hack those and find out?
The bill comes through and only Ty can see it. And do you pay the bill, Ty?
Yeah, I pay the bill.
All right, you pay the bill.
You know what? You guys want to know how much that cost us?
Yeah.
No, I truly don't, because
I
that
think you could even afforded it. It cost me 1 solarian.
oh good, because that floor was atrocious to sleep on. I did not even realize that
You
there
didn't
was
sleep on the bed?
Well, David was sleeping on the bed, you silly goose.
The one they rolled
there was
in with
2
Dave
beds.
on it.
There was 2 beds. I'm slightly upset. Don't worry. Everything is okay.
Passed out on a couch. Slid the
Or
floor.
I did want to talk to everybody real quick before we left.
By all means.
Okay.
It says that you received a, by the way, it said that you received a 900% discount.
900%. Jesus. The heck?
Because it was a repeat stay. That's what I don't like, and that's what I don't understand.
Oh, I understand it. I get it. I don't want to get it, but I get it.
I wonder what would have happened if I would have asked what room I got last time.
Please don't. It's a good question.
Actually, that's kind of a good question.
Before we go down there and talk to them about that, I want to gather everybody around the business table and be like, do we want to go see this celebration or not?
You all are in conference room 7 of 20 on your.
Well, it's just not.
It's got donuts and coffee readily available in this one.
I don't see why not. I mean, we've been here and done everything else. Why not go see this celebration
Of humans. Was them.
Well, they're going to take people away.
A human in this celebration for.
When you say take people away,
That's why we don't want to take the chance.
Precisely,
I'm scared.
what do you mean? Like, they're going to potentially take you away and never come back.
Correct, because anybody they've take away, they've never seen again.
Right, so there's two ways to look at this. The person they took away has such a luxurious life that they never want to return to this crap hole of a planet. Option number 2, they sacrifice them to some horrible, awful cult.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess option 2 would include anything horrible along those lines, but you get my point.
Yeah,
I'm
they take
for not
smartest,
the smartest. Oh, you're fine, Kelly. You're totally fine. I'm
the
screwed.
smartest, the bravest, the strongest. Basically, if you're the best in something, they'll take you the way.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're totally fine. You're the only person in the party who's totally fine.
I
Oh, I definitely know you're not going to be in the smartest category.
I'm trying to say, act stupid, don't be brave, make it look like you're weak. Hello?
I am afraid that they'll be able to sniff me out as an actual human.
Well, if they somehow do, well, we're gonna come up guns blazing. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I am curious, just because out of like knowledge-wise, I'm curious.
Oh, it looks like everybody wants to go to this thing, so.
But out of
Is
like,
Leaf there yet? Or is she still hot, hidden, and gone?
Roll a notice check.
I'm scared for you on a personal level.
Ty, roll a notice check.
Yeah, not.
You look around, you don't see her, and then all of a sudden, right behind you, you about have a heart attack as she's standing pretty much behind you, leaning against the wall.
Sneaky little thing, aren't you?
Oh, everybody saw her. It was just Ty.
Hi ho, hi ho. You know, after this celebration.
Alright, since everybody wants to go to this celebration.
We'll keep you safe. Like we always do. And we have more members in our security team now too.
We have a additional member.
Well, plus our
You hear a quack
robot. Our little
as if a duck was. Quack, quack, quack. And then you see the other Anabots standing in the room too.
Ribbit.
We have the 3 Anabots, we have the dwarf, and we have the elf.
No, I'm counting only what we accumulated the day before, which would be one person.
Dude.
The potential cow.
The potential cow.
I'm still running with that theory until none of us have our human disguises on again. I'm still running with it. I wholeheartedly believe only a cow can live on berries.
At the far end of the table, you hear someone put their shoes up on the table and lean back. That's awesome, eh?
Hmm?
You all turn and you look and you see the synthoid that was in the Lycanth room with all the taxidermied heads on the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy we got.
When the hell did he come with us? Was he with us the entire time?
No.
I did my job good.
Holy crap, man.
He just said if we needed his services, let him know.
Yeah, I was about ready to call him, see if he wanted to do bodyguard service.
Sir, it doesn't take an android to realize you needed my services.
All
He
right,
spits
so
like something that looks like lubricant out into a spittoon that just happens to be there. And he grabs this thing that says chewable oil, and he pulls out a bit and he starts chewing on chewable oil.
Ew. Yeah. Anywho.
I reckon you probably need more than just me. But
Maybe
I can smell the lichens that love to interfere with you. I'm following you just for them. It'll be a good hunt.
well, does anybody know where we can get more people?
we
Early
can
test?
radio back to the ship, right?
Oh, we wouldn't have enough time to go to the ship and then to the
Correct. You have to make you have 3 days left in this journey. It'll take 2 days to get back out, and there's only 3 days left. You are all well rested at this point.
Well, the one person we need to protect, and obviously, does not want to go see the celebration.
You also have me too. And you notice beside the elf another human.
Where the hell did you come from?
Oh, sorry, I was following her, and points to the elf.
Who the hell are you?
Nobody. I sold her some knives.
I kind of lean into
Okay.
Kelly.
Uh,
You can duplicate yourself?
Does she look like me?
No, I'm basically stating that you can reproduce without having to have something else to do anything with.
Oh.
No, I think the elf reproduced. Wait,
She looks offended. It's like, no. He just
where?
followed me from the store I bought the knives on the way to meet you. While
Who
you
are
were
you?
sleeping, this is rustling leaves. Are you talking about the person standing next to rustling leaves that you didn't notice before? That nobody
Yes.
noticed before?
Yeah, talking about the person that's standing next to Wrestling Leaves.
Oh, I'm just curious. I sold her knives and I wanted to see what comes of it. Do you need my services?
What
I
can
had
we
a
do?
last day sale, and so I'm kind of out of business. Thought this is a good thing.
Last day sale. What are you expecting to happen?
Ooh, bankruptcy?
Today?
Well, no, was just saying that it was the last day sale because no one
You
bought.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Miraculous.
Customers be profits. No customers, no profits. The last customer was my last profit. I'm just curious where the end of the story is. If you need my services, I'm really good at procuring daggers and hidden, sharp, pointy things would be best described.
You basically steal other people's knives and then sell them at your shop.
Right? No, I'm saying I'm good at finding product to sell that is good at being hidden. I'm a salesman. Think you have me
I
mixed
feel
up
like
with
he used
pirates?
you.
Well, if you would like, I could report to wherever and sell my wares with you guys. Do you have a ship or something?
You
Yes, we do.
tag along with us right now.
Well, then I
You
will
can tag
follow
along
you.
with us right now.
And the minute you all turn away, he Batmans. Like, you don't know where he is in the room.
Was it a he or a she?
He. But whenever you
Oh, by
ask
the way, what was your
Rustling
name?
Leaves, yeah,
Oh. Next time
good
you
question.
come, can you tell us your name next time you decide to appear again?
Appear, and he about gives you a heart attack as he's like standing next to you. I never left.
Oh, God!
What? What is that trick?
Oh, what trick? I merely just moved when you guys stopped paying attention to me.
Don't do it unless we ask you to.
Okay.
There's literally no trick behind it. He's just moving when you aren't paying attention. He's that forgettable, that quick.
Okay, we got bodyguards now, I guess. Next point of order, weapons. Who needs weapons?
Everybody, pew pew.
Somebody they have weapons on them.
Laser, daggers, sword, nif.
I'm kind of looking to our makeshift group. Does everybody have a weapon they can use, or we need to find something?
I just kind of hold up my data pad.
Yeah, I know
With
that's
cue,
your
everybody
weapon.
pulls out weapons and they put them in front of themselves. You see people armed with daggers. Rustling Leaves pulls out daggers and places them down. People put out guns, and everybody looks armed.
Okay.
Makes me feel
Just wanted to make sure everybody had something to fight with.
a little better. That makes me feel better.
Now, along the way that we go there, if you see something that might be interesting that would help us, point it out to.
You roll a notice check, Ty.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
off to your right, you notice him before he spooks you this time. You're like, the other guy speaks up. He's like, there isn't anything. There's just the arena and fungal rot. This direction. Everybody passes through fungal rot, and we go into the arena. And you choose to be a participant or a viewer. It's Ascension Day.
So you
Raise your hand if you want to be a participant.
Nope.
Usually you when you get to the usher, they ask you that question.
So you guys are going to just agree to what we want to do?
Oh, I will be a viewer.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to view things.
Yep.
Still scared, though.
Rightfully so. But we got your back.
All right.
With that, you have about 5 minutes left before you need to go into the elevator.
Grab something to eat. Make sure everything's up and going. Point to camp and make sure it's fully charged. And then we're ready. We head off.
All right. You all go down past the lobby and out of the Satput Hotel, and you follow the rest of the streaming crowds into a large open area. You could see him before you even get there, as everybody is passing under this giant orc. And he just stands motionless, unmoving, unwavering.
Are you supposed to be able to see it yet?
I was gonna say, is there something we're supposed to see?
Yeah,
All I see is me.
It's loading.
Yeah, black screen.
Oh!
Okay. Oh!
Hello, love!
Wow.
You guys are roughly back here at this point.
Don't look up. But
You forget they reproduce by spores. All you'd see is like Kindle.
Wow. I mean, like, really, honestly, wow. That was beautiful.
Hey, mind you, going under that giant loincloth.
Oh. Dang.
Is this giant orc alive or is he a statue?
You're too far away to get any discerning thing. It looks exactly as you see it. Giant, unwavering, standing. People are just passing by it.
We're walking by it! Oh, that's definitely reassuring. No big deal. Just, you know, this...
Walk by or walk under.
Gosh.
After the big piles of flaming materials.
Oh, those are just other things, glow sticks and advertisements and everything.
Glow sticks. Don't look like very large piles of fire to me.
Well, yeah, there are other people carrying those things. You know, they have weapons and God knows what up ahead in the crowd. You are literally back here in the beginning where your characters are, right here. You have a great view at the moment.
I'm. Oh. No, everything in my body is literally telling me to turn around and go the other direction right now.
Keep moving forward.
All right.
Oh, alright. I'm coming.
You move forward, and Fungal Rot speaks, and everyone in the crowd stop. And he says, I smell a challenge.
What?
And this is where we die.
He smells a challenge.
A challenge?
Yeah, the challenge would be us.
I
A
turn around and
challenge
I start walking away.
Kelly.
The final battle.
Yeah.
That was a nice campaign while it
Mary,
lasted,
you're
guys.
hearing this in you're hearing this in your head through the fungal network. As it rings in your head as if it's talking inside your head too. As it's saying it out loud. The mumbles in the crowd are from the other people is he's moving. There's a human here. The last human. And everybody's cheering. And they're like, the last human's here. Oh, who? And people start stampeding past him as if they want to get a slot or something of this nature. About this time, you hear Fungal Rot say,
Guys,
my 10th and final victory will be today.
guys,
Just kind of pat Callie on the back, and I'm
I've
like,
already turned around and started walking away.
Fungal Network is saying that like everybody here is booming in my head.
No, he's booming in your head. The crowd is cheering and mumbling, and everybody's hearing all that part.
Then why did you say that I heard it in my head?
Because I was saying Fungal Rot is also, when Fungal Rot speaks, you're hearing it twice in your head and by him. Because you're part of a fungal network. It's an orc. It's fungaling to you. So it's like if someone were to yell it to you and put it in a Discord in your head at the same time.
Oh, you mean like here, now?
Predominantly. Correct.
I'm leaving. I'm literally turned around and walking away.
Fungal Rot himself starts to move, and he turns around and starts heading towards the arena. Very slowly.
Kelly, hold on. He's going the other direction.
And I'm going away from that.
I'm just following Kelly. Like,
If you want me to stop, roll a persuasion check, or you need to.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
I'll even give advantage on it.
I also need you to roll an athletics because the crowd is getting swept away in this, and it's turning into a stampede.
Oh god, it's freaking Walmart on a Black Friday,
Friday?
sale.
Yeah, it's Orc Friday. I'm sorry, and she critically failed. I need you to roll a athletics check there, Ty. You succeed to dodge the first wave of stampeders. You hear the
I'm
next
going to
statement
make my way
as,
off towards the building, off towards the side.
all right, we will slowly get you there because you're right now in the middle. So I'm gonna pretty much state that you got off to the over here at the moment. You hear Fungal Rod as he's walking away, and he says, "Orcs will no longer have a reason and join the humans in heaven."
Nah.
Will no longer have a reason?
And will join the humans in heaven.
No. That's creepy. No.
Huh?
Okay, this was close enough to the celebration. Yeah, no. Yeah, we out. Let's crowd surf through the stampeding people.
Roll me an athletics check. Ty. You're able to surf the crowd to near the to the side. Alrighty. Mary's able to keep up with you. I need everyone else's athletics to see if they get stampeded separately, and you all get
if we get
separated.
I hate you so much.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Half of the group ends up with Champ. The other half of the group, being only Ty and Harley, end up with each other. It's just Ty and Mary on the side, and all the rest of them are with Champ right now. That's the critical failure. You no longer see the rest of your group. You see only Mary at this point, and you have lost. Well, they've lost you. Only you and Mary have stayed together.
Okay, I'm gonna keep diving through the people to get to a building.
All right. You and Ty can make the last athletics check to get out of the stampeding people. Mary?
Rolled 3 5s in a row.
You two remain together, and you're off to the side. You hear people mumbling about fungal rot. Do you listen in?
Yes.
All right. Roll one of you. Roll common knowledge to see if you could ascertain from the gossip.
I think you might have a higher smart level.
Whether you or me, so crit success.
You're able to, with the fungal network and everything, you pick up some of the orc traffic of the mumblings along with the outside things. It's kind of like getting information from two different sources and having to piecemeal together. You're doing a good job of it with your implant. You hear this will be his 10th and final victory. He's defeated the other 9 human heroes.
Alright. Not to alarm you, Kelly. Balrog has defeated 9 other human champions. The whispers all around us are telling that I'm able to understand that if he beats this one, we won't have to do this anymore.
Am I that one?
Yes, I'm gonna assume yes, because I know you are human. Because I know what you are. Yeah, we need to find a way to let our group know what building we are at.
They're at the arena because it got swept away.
Well, we have got our walkie-talkie headsets, our cellular phones.
Yeah, you're yes, I know you
Yes,
do.
mine
And
are
yours,
camouflage because
yes.
they're gone.
You connect to each other. Champ, you are standing in front of a massive arena that everybody's swarming into, and there's no way to go up the flow of traffic. Everyone else in the party is at the arena because of the flow of traffic.
All right.
This stampede is going to continue for the next 6-ish hours
What? How?
because everybody's going to the arena. It's Ascension Day. What more do you need to know? They're now excited.
I'm not excited. Me thinks Kelly was right when I.
You hear a booming in your head as Champ, you see Fungal Rot approaching the arena. And you hear him while it's ricocheting in Mary's fungal network. We will be the next lost race in the great celebration. I will be glorious.
No. No, you won't. Not at all.
I kind of yell out to, this is so dumb. I yell out to no, you won't.
This large ass thing stops as if it heard you out of the entire crowd
What did you
and looks at you. Slowly gets down on one knee and one hand and looks you dead in the eye. His eye's bigger than you. And you hear him say, I would hope you win. It would give us purpose again.
I'm terribly sorry. What do you mean, me?
Foul breath.
I go, I'm terribly sorry. What do you mean, me? I'm not a human. Clearly your eyes are blinded, if you can't see that.
And he stands up and he goes, I can hear through the rot. One of you, I know everything they think.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
And about that time, an usher comes out, and he's got a data pad, and it's one of the avians, and he's holding it up, and Fungal Rot slowly moves his thumb down. It looks like it's gonna crush this guy as he goes full speed down on this judge, and he's like, "Aah!" and the minute any bit of his thumb touches the pad, he disappears.
The giant orc just disappeared?
Yeah.
Damn it! I
and
had
then
dialogue! I had dialogue prepared for this!
Fusing off of the avian going, if he could sweat. I mean, there's feathers, obviously. And he's like, I hate it when he does that.
I kind of yell out to the crowd, Excuse me, one moment. Can I speak to you, bird creature?
I'll be right over there. And he flaps up and gets out of and flies over to you.
Yes, hello. I'm obviously quite new here.
Yes, sir.
What the hell is going on?
It's the Ascension. Everybody chooses their team, their party, and they go in and they try to succeed. If they succeed, they get to ascend.
Okay,
if you
what are they
win
trying
battle,
to do?
You go to heaven.
What are they trying to do? I don't understand. Are they fighting? Are they playing a board game? Like, what is going on here? Is this a battle of wits? Is this a battle of physical expertise? Are they battling it out for the death?
I believe the best words would be from the Fae. Yes.
Right. Answers nothing. Thank you. I was going to ask if he would like to make a wager that he isn't the strongest or the smartest being in the universe, but clearly you've sent him to non-existential teleportation area.
Oh, he's in the arena.
Splendid. Can you bring him back here? Or take me there so I can talk to him?
Oh,
well,
no!
Talk to him on the battlefield. There's plenty of time for discussion. The battle never has to begin until you begin the battle. What's great about that is that all the participants get to watch whatever channel. I'm pretty sure they're going to be watching his the most because
right,
you'll get all the viewers. And he turns around and you see numbers like Solarians and just go with dollar signs. It's like you stand to profit a lot from this battle. I'm loving who might be the winner of this. This is his final battle. All the orcs, if they win, they'll no longer. This is a first for us. We've waited a long time. Fungal rot has grown.
Right. Yes. Thank you. You have absolutely no help. And I kind of tap him on the shoulder, and I just walk past him with the crowd as the rest of the party follows me.
Well, you're being funneled in, so you're walking into the arena, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, like we can't.
Okay.
We clearly can't freaking walk against it. Like shit.
Well, it's not that you can't. It's that
you just said that we couldn't. You literally just said that we couldn't.
It would be very difficult for you to go upstream, much like if a whole. Imagine you're trying to go up the escalator and everybody's going down it. Situation. There's obviously ways to go around it. It's just not easy. It's a realistic situation.
I mean, like I said, we're going in the arena, like we're watching whatever this is happening.
All right, you go into the arena, and you're on communicator, so
I can see him though now, the giant dude? Because we're in the
No,
arena.
you get into the arena, you don't see anything. Well, I can't show you that just yet because I don't want to spoil it. The picture, but just
Well,
yet.
I need to know what I'm looking at so I can dialogue to my party what the hell I'm looking at.
All right. You know what?
It's freaking
Let's
Kelly.
do this.
It's a holographic image of Kelly. It's your twin sister
Do
that was
you
never
see?
born.
Do you see up at the top a navigation bar and one of them's labeled arena?
Nope. We just see fungal rot.
Okay.
Now
Now the whole picture's changing to arena.
Yeah.
The arena.
Yep.
It looks like everybody's filing into different sides and everything, and a lot of people are going down to the center, and there's tellers down here, there's ushers all over the place. As everybody who walks to the left, they just disappear, and then they're appearing in like the stands and stuff of the nature. People are clicking on this, and then they're appearing in the middle, and then it looks like they're, from what you can tell, talking to someone, and they're conversing. And after they're done conversing, they go into a side room, and you're unable to see them from there. Your entire group is right here in the very middle.
We see a big black screen at the moment. You gotta put a token on the map for us.
Damn it. Tell me that next. My bad.
you were talking.
My bad.
You, champ, get a cup call.
A cup call.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we got separated.
Yeah, I can tell that. So that big green orky dude, he was talking about going and fighting, and then I actually got to talk to the guy. He's not very intelligent, thankfully, but he is brutishly large and strong from the looks of it. I still can't say anything, by the way, Coffee. And the thing is, yeah, didn't get any information about what the hell is going on. I don't know if it's Battle of Wits, a battle of dexterity, strength, whatever the case might be. And yeah, I'm in the middle of the arena now. There's well, have you ever seen any movie ever with large circular dome-like structure with an open end? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And there's lots of seating, you know, of course, and people are leaving and going into these little spots here. And, I currently we don't see him though.
So you're fighting.
I'm sorry. What?
You said you're in the middle of the arena, so you're fighting?
No. We're not in the middle. No. We're saying we can't see in the middle of the arena.
There's too many.
All right, screw it. Wait a few minutes, we'll be down there.
No.
Right, Mary.
No, hold on. No. Hold on. He can tell with a fungal network what we're thinking. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, again, if we can all think that Kelly is not a human, but in fact a synthoid robot that I've constructed, and we can all agree to think the exact same thing, he shouldn't be able to tell that Kelly is a human, because somehow, using the fungal network, he can tell that there's a human within the crowd. And to my knowledge, none of us are using the fungal network.
Yeah, nobody ate any fungus either.
In other words, he doesn't know that it's you. For now.
Oh, he knows that it's me.
No, he doesn't know that it's you.
That was a GM stab. No, that's a GM stab. Don't make that connection. I'm just laughing about it. That was a meta DM. Like, yeah, nobody ate any mushrooms either. Got it.
Yeah, and
So-
also part of Mary isn't part of the fungal network either.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about.
It is.
No, in all
already-
sense, though, it does make sense to do exactly what Champ's saying. I was just being
I
funny.
love
Oh, it makes sense what
love
the
the idea.
intelligent person of the party says. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean it all makes sense. I concur with every logic pattern, both positive and negative, everyone has had. I'm just here to give you the results of your actions.
You're just here to have a cup of coffee with us.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Yes,
should
it
we
is.
go? Should I come to help, or should I stay
Oh,
away?
no, just stay away. That's probably the best thing. I can just communicate to you what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the soggy
Okay.
ass.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the soggy ass.
Yeah. I felt safe there. I'm good there. I will.
Oh, I've got to go. David's zoning out again. David, over here. And I hang up.
Kelly
Yeah,
is a.
Your cup to cup has been disconnected.
Kelly is a.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the soggy ass, and they're gonna stay there.
You
Unless
get
you
a-
want to
you
go
get
with
a-
them.
You get a no dial tone from Champ because he said he disconnected.
Kelly is a synthetic robot. Kelly is a synthetic robot. Kelly is a synthetic robot. Kelly is a synthetic robot.
Would you like to? You're getting a busy dial tone call. Like a. Would you like to try again? Or I should say, Champ,
call
do
David.
you allow it to come through?
Oh, yeah.
You can always call David.
All right. After a few messages, yeah, call David. David's
Right.
like,
My bad. Yes, I completely forgot that I was supposed to tell you everything that was going on. That's my bad.
Yeah, we're going back to the soggy ass. So call us when it starts, I guess, and let us know when you get back here so we can drop the death gate.
Righto.
Kelly is a synthetic robot. Kelly is a synthetic robot. Kelly is a synthetic robot.
Do I hear that in the background?
Yep.
I'm
the
like,
transmission is transmitting what she's saying.
oh, please tell her to stop saying it out loud.
All right,
Yep.
many are entering into the center while others are finding seats in the stands. You see a footpath leading in many directions. They look like wood. They look like mudded walls in the center of the arena with tech interdispersed between it. What do you do, Champ?
I mean, we go to one of these places, like any of them, like the closest
Right.
one.
Do you go to the center? Do you go to an usher, or do you go to the side, to the viewing stand?
The viewing stands, yeah.
Alright.
Like just the
You go-
closest one. Like, that way, if we need to run, we're like, somewhat close to the aisle or whatever. You know what I mean?
You get over to the side and you go to try to touch it, and it goes, seating's full. You go to the next one, seating's full. You get to the next one, it says, reserved. And most of the ones are finding as, roll me we'll go with notice.
And this is where I critically succeed, everyone.
We'll believe it when I see it. All right, so
So close.
be it may, you're finding that there's a lot of, well, you just need a 4 to But robot. um, you find an usher, and he's just standing there, and he's taking people's and he's putting them in, and he's telling them what direction to go proceeding. It looks like a big giant avian that you've seen before. One of the judgeites. In fact, all the ushers are judgeites.
Is there a... So you said we couldn't get a viewing and a standing there?
No, it's like every time you go into one of the sections and try to put on a receptacle,
Yeah,
it's
so we
saying
can't
either
get
that
one.
it's reserved
Yeah,
or
so we
it's
can't get one.
purchased. And so you see a lot of people going over to the usher before going into the stand.
Okay, so I go over the usher then.
There's a small line. It takes a few moments, and finally you're seen.
Yes, I
He
need
looks at you.
seats or standings of sorts to see this celebration.
Sure. If you have no standing worth, you're always in a seat unless you're able to compete. Please place your thumb on the pad, and we will either find you a seat or a way to compete. Hopefully, you're lucky enough to be a contender.
Oh.
I still have my headset on, and I'm relaying everything to Kelly, and Kelly can hear this. And I don't put my thumb on the pad yet, and I don't, like, I'm just kind of standing there like, I'm not looking at this person, and I'm just kind of talking, like, through my
If you can just go to the
telecommunications
viewing.
device.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself, basically, is what the person's viewing.
Yeah, and I'm like,
See if
so,
you can just go to viewing.
right, okay. I just need to go to the viewing.
Well, if you're unable to compete, then you will have a seat. It's automatic. In about 3 hours, everyone in the celebration will be automatic. This is just for those that would like break before it happens. Unless you're able to get outside of the nano shield, everyone will find themselves in either a seat or compete. Would you like to seat or plan your party early?
You make absolutely no fucking sense, and I put my thumb on the thing.
He's basically saying no matter what, we're going to be fighting.
No, I understand what he's saying. I
Yeah, he's just
full-heartedly
saying that
understand what he's saying. What I'm getting at is we
he's
have
being an
zero
asshole.
choice.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I put my thumb on the pad.
You place your thumb on the pad, and it says, "Oh, it looks like you have a party of undecided. You must decide how many people are in your party to compete. Would you like either A, all, or one?"
Okay, I don't think you understand. I don't want to compete. I don't. I take out my data pad. This is what I do.
Then why are you at the celebration?
Because I'm supposed to log all of this information into this datapad here. Do you not understand that?
I do, but do you understand that you're in the celebration?
How else am I supposed to see the celebration? I don't...
Well, many people just go to Humbleberg instead of the celebration.
What the hell? My agent told me that I had to go here. So you're telling me that my agent, which is on the phone at the moment, told me to go to the wrong place. Is that what you're telling me?
Sir, I am just a judge. I think you need to talk to your manager.
Whatever. And I turn around and I start leaving.
You go to start leaving. He's like, don't forget, you need to decide what weapons you need to bring.
I don't have anything. I'll be dead. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a shitty day.
Right,
See you in hell.
But your
I
manager.
keep walking away. I just leave.
Okay, but you might want to decide your group before you. It defaults to all.
If I'm hearing this, I've already turned around and started walking back to the arena.
No, that's this is just Champ's character.
Yeah, I'm like,
what the
The
fuck?
rest of
how
is
far
standing up
can I get
to
away
the side.
from this dude?
You could go back to the ship if you wanted to try. I mean,
Okay, cool. I keep walking like out of this place and get back and regroup the party. That's what I'm trying to do.
after about 6 hours of influx of people trying to get to their seats early and being excited.
All right, cool. In the middle of me
you-
doing
you
that,
do.
at some
You meet
point,
back up.
between now and then, I tell Kelly all of this information, and I'm like, "Yep, we're definitely screwed. We have to go in there regardless. So get prepared, and if you have any belongings, now would be the time to get them."
Yeah, I've got the bad deck ready.
Splendid. Oh wait, that's actually a good idea. We could, in fact, pull a card while we're here.
I'm gonna pull like 4 cards.
I've already pulled a card while I'm in the middle of saying this. God, this is so dumb. What do I roll?
Oh, what deck do you got? I think you got the good deck.
It's the unknown deck of many
standing
things.
next to you.
Oh,
Meanwhile, standing next to you is
Sitting next to me?
rustling leaves, and she goes, "Oh, I have one of those too." And it says "bad deck" on it, and hands it to you.
Fantastic.
No idea what it does.
I just pocket it. But I pull from my deck of unknown things.
Very well. And with that, we will end the session.
No! That is the worst cliffhanger ever! Oh, shoot.
And next session should be fun.
No.